I ran Worldstone Keep until a high rune dropped. I continued to farm until I had a burr rune. I built a complete Nova Sorceress in just 24 hours. This is the best moments from my greatest challenges. First, the time when I ran Worldstone Keep and Throne of Destruction until a high rune dropped. Oh, martial arts and 38 to life. Whoa, this is crazy. This has to be worth some high runes. Worldstone Keep, oh yeah. Fired Helm. Oh, I want this to be perfect. Come on! No, plus 10 to cold skill damage. Oh, Colossus Blade. Haha. I know what this is. The Grandfather. And this rolled not so good. But still, it's a Grandfather, goddamn. Marowak. Plus 2 to Skeleton Mastery, almost maxed enhanced defense. 16 out of 20 to strength. Not bad. Ha. Ohm rune. There we go. A high rune. And for this next one I was determined to get a burr rune. And I tried to do this within just 15 hours. Rakanishu dropped this. A low rune. But there's still a long way to a burr rune. I did not expect the next item. This is the Ariad's Face. It is used by Whirlwind Barbarian. This one is worth an Ist rune because it rolled low on the life on hit. Finally I got a skiller that's useful. A martial arts skiller. This can sell for an rune. I wanted to try an area that is said to be good for high runes even though it does not have many monsters. I have been lucky there in the past. It's the Travincle and I have found up to a Sir rune here before. So I gave it a try and found a green amulet. This was the Taurasia's amulet and it is worth an Ist rune, which was less than I thought. A Shaco. And it's got high defense. One with this high defense sells for an Ist rune. Yeah, Shaco is worth nothing on non-ladder. I found a Paladin shield. This had the potential to be worth a lot, but the enhanced damage rolled low so it was only worth an Ist rune. A unique demon head dropped. This is the Andariel's Visage and this was not the time for me to find an ethereal one, but this is good. It almost rolled max in all stats. This is worth either 2 Ist runes or an Ohm rune. This was just my first attempt to get a burr rune. I tried again, but this time I continued until I had it. At 143 the cow level finally paid off. I found my first high rune, a Vex rune from a random cow. At 152 I found an ethereal Colossus Vault, a great base item for the mercenary, and I was lucky to get 4 open sockets when I rolled it in the cube. At 173 I found an ethereal Dusk Route. It rolled a bit low on the defense, but I was lucky to get 4 open sockets when I rolled it in the cube. Before I ended the cow runs, I found another high rune. This was a very significant one. I found my very first Cham rune. Now I wanted to try my luck at Countess. After the first 20 runs I found nothing. And then another 20 runs and I still had nothing. But then this happened. At 143 I found my first Ist rune from Countess. Shortly thereafter Countess also dropped me a pull rune. But then it seemed like I have used up all my luck. Countess only dropped me some Keys of Terror during the next 15 runs and at that point I decided to move on. The Cham rune, Vex and Ist rune do have some value, but it's not enough to trade for a burr rune. Now I'm going to Chaos Sanctuary, one of the best farming locations in the game. Fingers crossed I don't get stuck there forever. At run number 6 it seemed like my luck had returned. I had my first good drop, a small charm with attack rating and magic find. Then this one hit the ground, a Mal rune from Diablo. At 139 a unique ring fell on the ground. This was the Raven Frost and it rolled pretty good, almost max in both attack rating and dexterity. Then my first skiller decided to drop a trap skiller with +2 extra gold from monsters. At run 67, a unique Eldritch Orb dropped. This is the Ishuta's Temple and it rolled 3 to sorcerer skills, but the lightning skill is low and the fire is decent. At run 88 I found a nice Maul charm. This got life and poison resist, and I learned from Google that when it's called Jade, it can only roll from 8 to 9 to poison resist, but if it were called Emerald, it can roll up to 11 to poison resist. I really expected to have a Burr rune once I had done 100 runs in the Chaos Sanctuary, but I had to continue a little further. Then at run number 136 I found this. A jar rune. This was so awesome, I did really not expect this. I traded this jar to a Burr rune, and now I was finally able to make my Enigma rune word that I wanted all along. This was the most crazy one. I wanted to start with just a naked level 70 sorceress and build a full Nova sorceress in just 24 hours. I started in Nightmare and looked for a Tal, Thul, Ord and Arm rune. Then I went to Chaos and Normal, found a broadsword, visited Lazak and made my spirit sword. I also made a stealth and law rune word. Now it is time for Chaos in Hell difficulty. Oh my god. Oh. A Burr rune. Ah, that's crazy. Come on, 4 open sockets on that cryptic X. Let's see if we can get 4 open sockets. Please. Yes! Yes. Now my mercenary have a weapon. Now I need an armor. Yes! Oh my god. God damn. I'm already 4 hours into this and I still need a lot. So I decided to farm Mephisto. Oh, demon head. Yes. Please be ethereal. Please. Please. No. Oh, it rolled decent, did it not? Yeah. Oh. That's the one, yes. There we go. First piece of gear for the Nova Sorceress. Oh! Ho, ho. Yes! Haha! That's awesome. Tarasha's Mask. This is perfect for my mercenary. Sandstorm Trek boots. Let's hope they are ethereal. Come on. No. But still, these are one of the boots that is usable for Nova Sorceress, so I'm happy. Another facet. Come on, be 5-5. No. Oh man. It is so close. 4-5. It even have the right color. Damn. I have now spent 9 hours farming Mephisto. Now I need to trade. I sold the small charm for 2 jar runes and made myself a bucket of coffee. Then I sold the Andariel's helm and I traded one of my jar runes for 8 East runes and bought a Hellfire torch and Annie charm. There is one item that I expected to find from Mephisto, that is the skin of Viper Magi, and Dariel can drop this item as well, so I'm going to her. Hey! Damn. That's so bad. Yes! That's it. Oh yeah. Just what I needed. Please be 35 to all resistance? No. Now I'm ready to start farming the Chaos Sanctuary. Let's go.
a ring. What could it be? Let's have a look. Ravenfrost. Oh, it's near perfect. During the chaos farming, I decided to buy an Arachnic Mesh and SOJ in order to help me out a bit with my damage and faster cast rate. I just found my third essence from Diablo. I also have some from Mephisto and Endario, so now I'm going to farm Baal and get some essence from him so I can make token of absolution and sell those. Oh, there we go. A good rune. Awesome. That's the first essence. And there we go. 2 essence. Now I just need 1 more. I had 5 essence from Mephisto, so I choose to trade 2 of those for a festering essence of destruction. So now I could make 3 token of absolution. Then I traded my Guru rune for an amulet, bought a Lidless Wall for my offhand, and bought a lightning sunder charm. Now I only need a Griffin's Eye, Stone of Jordan, Mal rune, East rune, Ohm rune for Call to Arms, and I have 4 hours left. 4 hours. Shit. Alright guys, I'm going to farm Countess and hope for some luck. Oh yes. Awesome. Mal rune. Perfect, man. So close, so close. Yes. This is the 3rd foul rune, so now I'm able to cube a Lem rune for my treachery rune word. There we go. And now my mercenary is completed. And finally, someone wanted to buy 2 of my tokens of absolution for a Vex rune. And with that Vex rune, I bought a cheap Griffin's Eye. And with the last token of absolution, I bought a Stone of Jordan. And I sold the Ravenfrost for an Ohm rune. There's only 1 hour left, but since I've been farming Countess, I now have so many Rao runes that I can trade them for an Ist rune. I have been saving up my Rao runes this whole challenge, and now it pays off. There is my Ist rune, the last piece. Let's go. Alright, I'm going to make my Call to Arms rune word. Mal, East, Ohm. Oh man, it rolls so bad. And now I'm going to make my infinity rune word. Let's hope for a good roll for this one. Come on. Minus 55 to enemy lightning resistance. That's maximum, right? Let me just have a look at my second monitor. Yeah, that is the maximum. This Nova Sorceress is just amazing to play.
If you have watched till the end, then you are the best. Here's a playlist if you want to find more high runes.